All right, class, eyes to the front. I'm going to be one of these every month until we start getting this test. A standard cholesterol panel measures the weight of the traffic on the highway. ApoB counts the number of cars, and it's the cars, not the weight, that causes the accidents. In my last video on cardiometabolic markers, I introduced why your standard lipid panel can completely miss the cardiovascular risk. This one gives you the two markers that change the picture and the exact language to get them ordered. First, ApoB. Every atherogenic particle in your bloodstream has exactly one ApoB molecule on the surface. So ApoB tells you the total number of particles that can penetrate the artery wall and build plaque. LDLC measures the cholesterol inside those particles. But two people can have identical LDLC with wildly different particle counts and wildly different risk. A 2025 review in the European Heart Journal found ApoB was the most accurate predictor of cardiovascular events across every discordant study examined. The Cardia study found that young adults with high ApoB but normal LDLC had a 55% higher risk of coronary artery calcification 25 years later. Normal LDL, elevated risk. That gap is what ApoB. Second, LP little a. Lipoprotein little a. This one is almost entirely genetic. Diet, exercise, statins, none of them move it significantly. 1 in 5 adults has elevated LP little a. It's casually linked to heart attack, stroke, and aortic valve disease. Multiple cardiology societies, including the National Lipid Association, now recommend testing it at least once in every adult's lifetime. Only about a third of 1% of adults in the US have it ever tested. Here's exactly what to say at your next appointment. I'd like an ApoB and a LP little a added to my lipid panel. I understand these aren't standard, but I'm requesting them for cardiovascular risk stratification. That's it. You don't need to argue, you just need to ask. If your provider won't order them, that's a conversation worth having about whether that relationship is actually serving your health. The link is in the bio if you want someone who orders these at baseline.